What's going on, everyone? We are here yet again, working on some code, writing some software, doing some stuff. There will be no messing around. We are so close. And by so close, I mean still like 3 streams away, but we are going to write some more HTMX Pong. So let's just get right into it. source.github.com, npmail, HTMX Pong. Boom, vi, main.go. As you may recall, last time we were in here, I gotta start streaming on Twitter. I always forget to do that. HTMX Pong featuring Deastl. Category: technology. Source: my streaming setup. Everyone's allowed to chat. Hearts are on. Not that anyone sends them, but they're turned on. Let's go. Create broadcast. Turn up. Lit. It's lit, fam. We're doing it. Let's check Twitch. And Twitch says I'm streaming at a cool 6,000 bit rate. If Deastl will maybe be here, I don't know. I guess we shall see. But anyway. Let's see what's going on. All right. It is time, my friends. So last you may recall, let me open up a new tab. Open up a terminal. SSH into my machine here. Go run source/github.com/npmail/htmxpong/main.go. So now the game is running. Well, that's annoying. cd source GitHub, HTMX Pong, go run main.go. Program is running. So I'm just going to post this link in here. It is in the Twitch chat. http://collab.npmail.com/8080/. So if you, the viewer, goes to that website, you're going to have to copy and paste it because it didn't want to do the :8080. But then you will be playing HTMX Pong. But I noticed there were a couple of things wrong. One, the collision was super janky. So we're going to go in and fix that right now. So we'll edit game state/game.go. Yeah, of course there's an SSL error. There's no SSL. It's HTTP, not HTTPS. Get to. Of course there's an SSL error. Friggin' SSL error. Nobody cares. Yeah, I can give it SSL, but for now, we're not going to worry about that. It's going to be okay. So what you'll notice is I'm calling this math.abs thing all over the place. This is totally not necessary. I can just do some other stuff with that. Same thing with this. We're calling math.abs. So basically what that says is if you're so far away from the middle of the screen, or from the ball's location of y minus 50 is greater than 50, this whole thing, it just turns the ball around. But instead of that, what I'll do is I'll make it so that if the ball's at the top or at the bottom or hitting a paddle, it just goes the other direction. It's a hard coding thing. It's going to make it a little bit more code, but it'll work a little bit more effectively. I only test SSL enabled software. Sorry. Okay, fine. You know what? Screw you. We'll give it SSL. Open up a tab. Term. ssh.collab.npmail.com. Sudo invim/etsy/nginx/nginx.conf. Let's see, HTTP, blah, 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 bunch of nonsense. Get rid of all that. D:*G. Oh, I know what it is. I need to be SSH'd in this way. All right. Sudo invim nginx.conf. These basic settings are fine. These settings are fine. This is fine. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. Got gzip on. Love to see it. All right, so we'll just do a server block. Server. Let's see. It's proxy pass or something. How do you do an Nginx proxy? We're gonna figure this out right friggin' now. Everyone cares so much about SSL. Nginx proxy, how, something like this. There we go. Nginx reverse proxy. It was proxy _ pass. All right. So what we'll do is we will Obviously, put this on the left side of the screen. Proxy pass, http://localhost:8080. Am I running anything right now? What's this thing called? https://collab.npmail.com. Okay, so I have hi, this is a website. We're going to get rid of that entirely. Actually, you know what? I bet this inside of my site's enabled. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go sudo invim/etsy/nginx/sites-enabled/default. We got a bunch of stuff here. Not going to listen to 80. Not going to do any of this. Not going to do any of that. Not going to do any of that. Not going to do any of that. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care. Then we will get rid of this. And then we will do proxy_pass localhost:8080, capital C to get rid of the end of that line, semicolon, http://. Put a slash at the end. Don't care about any of that. Virtual host, don't care. Server. Oh, this was the one we wanted. Yeah, this other thing is useless. I don't even care about that. This one we're listing on 443. Don't care about the root. The server name is fine. We'll leave that there. Location / this is where we put the proxy pass. Change inner word. Proxy_pass. CT semicolon. http://localhost:8080. Slash. Fantastic. We'll get rid of all of this stuff. Don't care. Blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. This is all boring. Don't care. There we go. Save that. Sudo systemctl restart nginx. And now if I run it, cd that go run main.go. And if we go to https://collab.npmail.com, it didn't proxy pass. It didn't proxy pass. What the heck? Inspect. Where's my proxy pass? Let me new private window. https://collab.npmail.com. There we go. It's up with HTTPS. You freaking nerds. Oh, I need HTTPS. You think I can't do HTTPS? I got HTTPS. I wonder who I'm playing against. I'm guessing no one, but still. Oh, I thought so, Shot Miss. You thought so? I bet you don't think anything, Shot Miss. I wonder who I'm playing against. Oh, you probably can't even see my side of the window. There we go. I'm on the right side here. So now I'm engaged in cyber battle against one of my random viewers. This is fun. I'm having a good time. You're having a good time. We're all having a good time. Who's having a good time here? Everybody, sound off if you're having a good time. I can't hear you. All right. So we're in the game. https://collab.npmail.com. The previous link will work. Let me just type it in again. https://collab.npmail.com. There we go. Oh, it's lagging your internet, Ketsu? It's lagging your internet? What, making a web call every 1 millisecond to the same server across the world is lagging your internet? That's weak. And I'm not going to make this like multi-tenant just so that you can play. I'm sorry, Ketsu. I care, but not that much. All right, so I guess I don't know. Maybe I just leave it running. Yeah, I'll just leave it running. I'll just open up. I'll just throw this thing to another. Actually, I'm gonna exit it. Sorry, your game just broke. I'm gonna open up a tmux, and then I'm gonna go run main.go, and then I'm going to control B. Oh, broke that. Let's try this again. Go run main.go. Control BD to disconnect. So now it's still running. So that's running. You can just feel free to play on it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Yeah, of course it gave a 502. I exited the game. I quit the game. Of course it's going to give a 502. Yeah. Nginx mad because nothing's listening on port 8080. Anyway. Let's see. Game state / game.go. We need to fix some of this logic, right? So right now we have if math.abs g.ball.lock.y -50 is greater than or equal to 50, then the g.ball.speed.y times equals -1. So we're going to change that real quick. We'll still be calculating the ceiling / floor collisions, but now it'll be if g.ball.lock.y is greater than 100, greater than or equal to 100, then what we will do is we will say g.ball.speed.y equals negative 100. No, equals negative. Actually, you know what? Times equals -1 works. Times equals -1. We just have to say and g.ball.speed.y is greater than 0. And then we do the same thing, just the opposite. Get rid of this. Is less than or equal to 0, and the speed is less than 0. Then we switch it around. So that should fix the floor and ceiling collisions. And then we need to do the same thing with the collisions on the left and right. Missing a comment here. / calculate paddle collision right. That's right, friends. We got him. We got him, boys. We got him. Spin up a Kubernetes cluster so it's always running. No, I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. Drinking Coke Zero. I'll burp again. I don't care. You can't stop me. Love Coke Zero. Also, I'm so into the stream, I forgot that I didn't even play any music. Also, I'm super hyped today, so I'm going to play some moving music, some music that really goes for it, you know what I'm saying? Some good music, you know, I'm talking about that. I came here to eat ass. You know, I'm talking that shit. You know, I'm talking that Doom type shit. All right, let's get it. Storyblocks.com. Let's go. Turn up. We're on storyblocks.com. All right, stock media, audio, royalty-free music. Where is it? Chill out? Absolutely not. Not today. Not today. Irish Red Ale says throw on the ears. Not a problem, buckaroony. I got the ears locked and loaded. I'm ready with the ears. Bun-bump, bun-bump. I'm a cute little bunny. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We are ready to go. Why is a viewer leaving? This is the most interesting my stream has been in weeks. I'm completely unhinged today, and I have working software. What are you doing, viewer? I saw it went from 8 to 7 viewers. This is insane. This is ridiculous. I will not stand for it. In fact, I can only stand for it. This is a standing desk. I'm standing right now. This is something. Anyway, let's get going. Where's the moving music? Country, classical, cinematic. Where's the metal? Where's the guitar? No, that's not it. Horror, jazz, kids. Am I stupid? Where is my metal? Ambient, blues, bumpers and stingers, chill out, cinematic, classical, corporate, country, electronic, folk, hip hop, holidays, horror, jazz, kids and family, pop, R&B, religious, rock, world. I guess rock. But this is there's going to be a lot of not. We're back to 8 viewers, ladies and gentlemen. We are good. All right, Pulsating Fury. Let's hear it. All right, let's go. All right, never mind. This is not the vibe I was going for. Let's try another song. Let's Rock Today by Lead Squid. All right, instruments, we're going guitar. We're going percussion. See if there's any synth in there. Fantastic. All right, what are we doing? Vocals. No vocals, preferably. Tempo, I want this fast. I'm talking boom. 200 to 250 plus. Let's go. Getting all the BPMs. Duration, I frankly don't care. Moods, I want dark. I want serious. There we go. Okay, so there's 2 songs that appear to meet my qualifications. All right. This is not the vibe I was looking for. Let's try another song. Neither of these are the vibe I'm looking for. This is really annoying me. Deastl, why are you talking shit from in there? Say something in real life. Deastl, where you at? There you are, Deastl. What's going on?
What'd it do?
Oh, just streaming, dog. Just streaming. We updated the game logic a little bit. We got to continue updating the game logic, and then we'll go for there.
Oh shit! You added comments.
I added one comment, and then I changed the ceiling and floor collisions to hopefully work better. So we're gonna just really quick test that. Term go run main.go localhost 8080, and then I will just matchmake, and then I will localhost 8080, and I will matchmake again, and let's see how this works. If our floor and ceiling collisions are still broken. These seem to be working quite well, frankly.
Oh, you made...
Now the paddle collisions still broken.
Oh. That's
Gotta
nice.
Fix that. But the floor collisions seem to be fixed. What are you thinking? Paddle collisions still horrifically broken.
I mean, you need like a collider object, man.
I don't need a collider object. I just need to do a better job of making sure that the ball doesn't get stuck in this like infinite bounce loop that it does sometimes. That's literally all I need to do. All right, Deastl, what improvements do you think this game needs other than fixing the paddle collisions and maybe a little bit of an end condition? You know, say you win, you lose, that sort of deal. What else do we need?
You could change the font.
The font on these numbers?
Yeah, it doesn't match.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I haven't seen a problem with the floor and ceiling collisions, so I think we can say that that's been solved. Let's go. Turn up, turn up.
You turn it up?
I'm turning up, dude. I'm turnt right now, dude. I mean, are you feeling turnt?
I don't want to repeat that word.
What, turnt?
Yeah, I don't.
Why not?
Oh, no reason.
Would you call this a turnterary expression? It's an expression. That's any expression when you're turnt.
Hey, do you have like a rope somewhere?
Is the next question you're going to ask if I have a chair?
Yeah.
You know what? I do actually have both of those items, but I do not intend to use either.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked. Anyway, so we got that figured out. All right, let's give the people what they want. Get add.
You could also use a belt.
Get
I mean,
commit minus n.
That's an option too.
I also own one of those. I'm still not going to use it. Stool is better, says Shotmiss. I don't know why. Why do we have to be on the suicide thing? Deastl, stop doing that. Get commit minus m. Fix ceiling and floor collisions. Get push origin main. SSH into the collab machine. Tmux attach. Control C. Get pull. Go run main.go. Control B D. All right. So now we got that running. So now any of your users out there, you can click on the https://collab.npmail.com and you will be running HTMX PONG. So now we got to figure out the collision on the left and the right. You know what I'm saying, dog? Know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me?
No, I know what I'm saying. What does that even mean, you know?
All right, so what are we looking at? We're saying if this, blah, 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 blah. So I think this one, all we have to do is say and g.ball.speed.x is less than 0, then we multiply it, otherwise we don't.
Gotta make sure your balls are fast enough.
Ball.speed.x is less than 0. And then we do the same thing over here with the greater than. And g.ball.speed.x is greater than 0. And then we else if g.ball.speed.x is greater than 0. And hopefully I didn't get that backwards. Go run main.go. Hop into localhost 8080. Click it. And then back to localhost 8080. Click it. And collisions are fixed permanently. Call on it here. Got to play for a little bit longer to make sure, but I think I've just permanently fixed collisions. Little couple extra ifs. So this appears to play in just the way you would want it. Yeah, I think I kind of nailed it. I think I'm pretty much in it there, dog. I'm in it. Okay, that one didn't work. I don't know what happened there. Okay, what's wrong?
Are you in it?
Why did this break? What could have caused that?
Probably you.
Okay, but like what of me would have caused that?
It's probably your Go code, if I were to guess.
I mean, yeah, no shit. It's all Go code. It's not like there's any JavaScript.
I mean,
who just said that? Senior software engineer can't code Pong? Shotmas, you're on my list. You're on my list, dog. You're on my list.
Yeah, why can't you code POM?
Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. You think I can't code
Dude,
Pong?
How did you even get your job? Like,
how did I even get my job? I'll tell you how. Not by coding Pong. By coding high quality web applications.
Dude,
all right, there's
that should have
something
been
wrong
like
with this.
That should have been your take home.
I'm gonna guess my take home should have been Pong using HTMX.
Yeah.
Okay, so it appears that both sides are actually horrifically broken. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that one bit.
Honestly, if someone sent me a take home HTMX Pong, that'd be pretty based.
That would be quite based, frankly. Have you looked in the mirror, brother? Oh shit! I was about to start singing "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson, but I don't remember the lyrics. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
So are your wrinkles like male or female?
The wrinkles on my forehead?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give them a gender.
Is it like a female voice or like a male voice?
The wrinkles on my forehead can't talk, as they are just simply wrinkles in my skin and have nothing to do with they don't have vocal cords.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Make change. All right. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I can't do it. Nope, that one's not going to work. Anyway. Oh,
you tried.
Almost just spilled Coke Zero all over my desk. Anyway.
You should do that. You should do that. You really should.
I should. Anyway, let's get into it. So what else is wrong with the logic on that? VI, comma E, game state / game dot go. So we're checking to see if the absolute position of the ball and the speed and the ball. I know what it is. I know what it is. You should keep your day job. Yeah, of course I have to keep my day job. Have to look online for comebacks. I had to look online for the lyrics. The comeback was just singing "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson. I had the comeback. I just didn't know the specifics. Is the repo public? Yeah, of course it's public. It's github.com/npmail/htmx-pong. https://github.com/npmail/htmx-pong. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, we don't need that anymore. Actually, we will need a window though. So let's get back into this. So what we're saying is if math.absolute position -50 is less than or equal to 43, that's kind of a hassle. What I'll do is I'm just going to say if g dot ball dot what is it, position dot location dot x is less than or equal to, let's go, what's the width of the paddle? 10? Let's go 7.
6.
And then this one we'll do else if g dot ball dot location dot x is greater than or equal to 93.
This, I hate you.
What's wrong with this?
Everything.
Why? Name one thing wrong with this.
Magic numbers.
Everything is based on, this would be 70% or 93%. And remember, I figured out the magic number thing when it was necessary. Like, I did this right. Like, this is just part of the game. The game is built on a system of 50. I don't want to have to like calculate all of these beforehand and put them all at the top because they're not going to change. Not really going to make that big of a difference. You're being very silly right now.
I don't think I am.
These magic numbers are fine. Yeah, it should be work. Go run main.go. And we got to play it for a little bit. They're not magic. They're constants. Yeah, whatever. Localhost 8080. Join the game. Localhost 8080. Join the game. Let's try it this way. All right, there we go. So this should actually unironically solve it. You don't have a default width for the paddle. The paddle, it doesn't matter. The paddle's width is whatever. It's going to be okay. Okay, so now unironically I think this is solved.
You could try putting a border around the ball so you could see when it kind of overlaps it.
Fine. I'll hit the edge of the paddle. That time so it's where the ball is in relation to this. It's where the center of the ball is in relation to the paddle. So if you just barely get the edge, it won't work. So maybe I could give it a little overrun. Yeah. So if like the center of the ball is below the paddle, it won't count. So maybe I can make that a little bit nicer just for playability, so people don't feel like they get cheated. That said, I'm kind of thinking of doing like a brick breaker style thing where the paddle appears as a square box, but it actually interacts as like a spheroid thing where it like comes off at different angles. Depending on the angle, it comes off at a different like angle and whatnot, which isn't exactly true to life Pong, because I think Pong, it just switches the speed. But yeah. But yeah, this has solved the problem with the collisions. So I think the game is much more playable now. I think this is all we really need. We can go further if we really feel like it, but like this is fine, right, Deastl?
This is fine.
Yeah. I mean, this gets the point across. I bet the server process was using all that CPU because all the shit is spamming to STD out. That is correct. Sublime Iminus, fine. Yeah. Okay, Josh. Get doxxed. Anyway, Josh. Yeah, it is fine. Do you think this is a AAA game title? Do you think I'm going to make $1 billion off of this? Yeah, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay.
You might.
Yeah, I'm going to make $1 zillion off of a reimplementation of a game from, when was this come out? 60 years ago?
Dude, if you make $1 billion, I want a little bit of.
You know what, buddy? I'll get you a Lamborghini. Pong. When did Pong get released? Yeah, 1972. Let's see. 2024 minus 1972 for a 52-year-old game. A laggy reimplementation of a 52-year-old game. I don't think I'm going to get anything with that. Still younger than you. Yeah, you're allowed to be younger than me.
I mean, what if this is a stepping stone to becoming a billionaire? You know?
I think it is. But as a stepping stone, it doesn't have to be perfect.
I get a Lambo still, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. So we are gonna have to get rid of all these print lines. That was correct. rg.print main.go 42. Actually, we want that one. mt.print. This one, don't really care. Don't care. We'll keep that one. Don't care. Keep that one. All right. Game state / game.go. This one don't need. This one don't need. This one don't need. This one don't need. This one we don't need FMT. Game state / server.go. Don't need that. Don't need that. That'll be fine. Okay. Don't need that FMT import. How cringe tokens are named tokens. I don't even think I'm using the tokens. They're in main.go someplace, right? Okay, I'm really not using anything. I'm using UUID. Oh, my stream tokens. How cringe tokens are named tokens. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your stream tokens. That's... You get like 4 Z's at the end of it.
I don't know. What stream tokens are you on about? What?
The ones that allow us to make you do ridiculous shit.
Oh, those. Yeah. My tokens are named tokens. Well, what do you want me to call them? Cummies? Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, if everyone thinks they're cringe, someone suggests something better. Call it Nate Bucks. Call them cringe tokens, swag tokens, YOLOs, Nate Coin. I'm not gonna call them cummies supplied. That's very silly. And this is a family stream with a lot of swearing and a lot of references to all sorts of unsavory things. But aside from the swearing and the references, it says NP mailies. Okay, that makes me hurt in my soul.
Cummies it is. Let's go.
No, we're not going to cummies. I'm going to get shut down because Sublime Ibanez over here, a.k.a. Josh, keeps saying cummies in the chat. Nuppies? That's worse for some reason. C-mail is actually very funny. That's worse. I'm not even going to read that one, Sublime. Someone's going to clip that. All right, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. We're gonna throw open my thing. We'll go into my, where's my settings? How do I do the, is this, okay, manage rewards. All right, edit. Uh, 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 pushes straight to prod. How about that? How about the token is prod pushes?
Prod pushes.
Let's go with Naterinos. You can spend 100 Naterinos, and I'll throw in the bunny ears.
What about neighbors?
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors. What's going on, my neighbors? Also, Deastl, I never checked your audio levels. Can you speak a little bit?
Words.
Oh, your audio was already perfect. All right.
And stuff.
Good work.
Words.
It's nice working with a professional. And by professional, I mean someone who's not fully stupid. If the
Yeah, dude,
tokens aren't
I
named
have
nipples, I'm leaving.
I have a microphone.
Nate. They're going to be Nate coins. How about that? Nate coins. Save. There we go. Are we satisfied with the naming? Brandon's. Let's go,
No,
Brandon.
it needs to be cummies, man.
It's not going to be cummies, dude. I'm disappointed that I've said cummies so many times. You know, I tell people at work about this stream. If you're watching from work, I cannot be held responsible for the actions of my chat. Jordy, you sound like shit. First of all, that's the biggest problem. Second of all, you're intruding on a private call. Oh, he's okay. Well, didn't realize you sound like shit was enough to get him to leave. If you work with Nate, fuck you too. I'm sorry. People are happy to work with me. You know, I got to be honest. I kind of like the idea of this having no external dependencies. So I kind of want to get rid of the Google UUID thing. Naters.
I mean, you could just make a UUID generator.
Yeah, and it would only have to exist in the one package.
Like it's not hard.
But first, let the people have what they want. Let me get the people what they want. Natas in Paris. I think that's not bad.
Please make it gummies.
In star ERS. That's really bad.
Dude, if someone comes in here from your work, they're probably like.
If they come in here for my work, they know what it's gonna be. I mean, they're gonna be shocked that I ever actually get anything done. They're gonna be like so impressed that like I can get away with anything.
I can't imagine you getting anything done at work.
I mean, I do.
Like, it for some reason it just doesn't register in my brain.
No, the problem is I get my stuff done in like fits and spurts where it's like I'll not do anything for like 3 days and then I'll do like 2 weeks worth of work in like 4 hours. So I'm very like I'm either locked in or I'm totally out to lunch at work.
But I mean, like, what is 2 weeks of work?
Oh no. Oh no. Jordy has just redeemed use the stupid Nate font. Oh man. This is not gonna be fun. Oh, that's not what I wanted. VI alacrity.toml.
Make sure you don't CD into your porn directory.
That's not on this computer, idiot.
Oh, okay.
All right, boys. Are you ready? Oh! This is it. All right, let's get a 10-minute timer going.
How are you even gonna write code like this?
10-minute timer. I'll tell you how I'm gonna write code like this. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna CD around for a second. CD source npmail HTMX PONG. Oh, vi main.com. Oh no. Best idea, call the tokens junior devs. You know what? I don't mind calling tokens junior devs. That's what we'll do. Let's get this over here. Not chat settings. Let's go in here. Let's go over here. Manage rewards. We'll call them
Using React
Junior
for a
devs.
portfolio coins.
Fantastic. Using your React for portfolio coins. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, so
You never added ligatures, you know? It's really what it's missing.
change your default Chrome font to. No, I'm not going to do that. Jordy, you cannot stop me. I will continue to write code with this. What's the next thing we need to do, D? So we got the game logic fixed. We need to add in the
Cache out.
friend room stuff. What?
We got to cache out.
Cache out. Yeah, we need to cache out. We need to add in the friend room stuff. We need to add in single player mode. What else do we need?
You gonna write an AI?
Yeah, I'm gonna write an AI. Let's go into game state / game.go. Should be a token redemption of use VS Code. I've used VS Code before. I've used it on stream. Waiting left or right. So we need a win condition. Let's just do a to-do.txt.
I think use ed would be a good one.
Use ed would be a really good one. I don't actually mind that idea. I'm not gonna say I'm good with ed, but like I'm not as bad as you would expect with ed. Took a little time to learn it. So what the hell am I doing? Okay, so this is my to-do. So what do we need to do? We need friend code game matching. EX mode is fair. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. I'll add that soon, at some point. So we need friend code game matching. We need single player mode. We need a way to exit matchmaking waiting. We need, what else do we need? We need a nice little landing page. Nice landing page.
Hookers?
Hookers. Wait a minute. No, not this game. There's other games for that. Why learn ed? I thought it would be a fun thing to do, honestly. It's not like a good, useful thing, but it's fun.
We could make GTA and HTMX.
GTA and HTMX. That sounds awful. I feel like at that point what you do is you just emulate the game and then you just have it so that all the inputs come in as HTTP requests and then you just send back a screenshot of the page and it just replaces the entire page each time with a screenshot. You know what I mean?
God.
And you just have the game running someplace.
You just see it loaded.
That would be silly. We need mobile controls. And I was thinking of the way to do this is what you do is you just have like 20 different really thin boxes up and down, and then each one will just set the paddle directly to that location. How many pings do you have per second? I think it's 1 millisecond. Open up VI. That's in templates / pong.temple.html. Yeah, so trigger every 1 millisecond. So that's how many pings. 1 millisecond. But it's never going to be that fast. It has to be. It's like I think it's 1 millisecond after the latency expires. You know, mobile needs accelerometer controls. If you can find a way to do accelerometer controls with HTMX, I will lose my mind. That's head breaking territory right there.
Is this readable?
I can read it. I was able to answer a question about the code base, referencing the code after navigating through it using my font. Network tab goes absolutely insane. Indeed, it does. Let's go run main.go.
you believe you still have 4 minutes of this?
Yeah, I'm not happy about it. Oh, and I just lost my timer. Oh, it's saved. Okay. Localhost 8080. Yeah, so even on the waiting page, it's the network tab's going fucking crazy.
I think the hardest part is trying to modify the CSS.
Yeah. Gonna go watch Amaranth. Okay. Have fun. Bye.
Simp.
Simp. All right. So if we look at the API docs from Mozilla, what you will discover is this is a bunch of JavaScript APIs. We don't have any fucking JavaScript in this entire application, and we're not going to put it in there. There's exactly one line of JavaScript, and it's right here. Vi templates/index.temple.html. There's precisely one line of JavaScript, and it is right here. Actually, no, this is not a line of JavaScript. There is no JavaScript whatsoever here except for HTMX. Because all we do is say there's a script. I'll actually go find it someplace else. So I've written no JavaScript. You have 1.5K of HTMX. I mean, how much HTMX do I have? Static.
I think minifies it's like 11.
HTMX.js. Yeah, it's 17K. Is that 1.7K?
That's bloat.
I don't know. There's some amount. We'll just cat it and pipe it into cat.
It looks like a different language.
JS. Pipe into the pipe character looks fine. WC minus.
It's probably one of the ones you didn't do.
Not B minus C for characters. 18,036. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. So that's not too bad. Still got another 2 minutes of this. I am not happy. I want to move on, but like really I cannot.
Wait, are you saying you can't code like this?
You know what? I can code like this. I just really don't want to.
It's kind of weak, you know?
Cat HTMX.js pipe gzip -9 minus pipe WC minus C. All right. Static cat. You know, I can do better than that. Gzip -9 dash pipe. Where's my pipe character? Pipe WC minus C left arrow HTMX.js. Did I screw that up? Oh, I screwed that up. I guess I do need to cat it. Or no, I just put it over here. Did I put it over here? Can I just do like this? HTMX.js. There we go. 15663. Yeah, because I hate typing in cat. I'd rather do left arrow. Oh, 47 more seconds. Let's check ASCII Aquarium. There we go.
What about Yetris?
Yetris.
Or did you already do that?
Single player. Start. It's not really that broken. I mean, it's kind of broken, but it's not crazy. I don't know how to... What do I press the... Okay.
What about B-top?
Oh, that's a good one. How do I... Okay, B-top. B-top is fun. Pipe it into lolcat. Yeah. Oh, and the timer's up. Thank God. cd vi.config alacrity whatever. Get rid of that. Recomment that. Where the frick is my comment button? I don't know where. There we go. Woo! Oh!
What's your computer called Pablo?
This is darn right pleasant. Anyway,
Is there a reason you called your MacBook Pablo?
I name my MacBooks. I name all my computers after hip hop songs that are charting at the time or that I like. So like
Really?
a new machine of mine is Red Rum, based on the song Red Rum by 21 Savage. And Pablo, I think it was named after the life of Pablo or something like that. You know,
Very autistic of you.
is it autistic of it? Why is that autistic of me to name my
Just
computers?
just a little autistic.
What's autistic about
Don't
naming your
don't don't be
computer?
ashamed of it, okay?
Yeah, I see what you sent. I told you there's no JavaScript on this page. That's kind of the point of doing this. If I wanted to do something smart and sensible, I wouldn't have used this thing. I wouldn't be using HTMX. This is like a I'm doing this the wrong way, and I'm not going to cheat myself out of doing it the wrong way, the right way. Geordie LaForge. For a long time, mine were named after minerals. See, you just got to have a naming scheme. If you don't have a naming scheme, then what are you doing? You know? Nothing wrong with having my computer to be named Pablo.
I'm just curious, man.
Why are you calling me autistic?
Because you are.
I don't think I am.
E-
I've never been,
even
you
if you
know. You think we should get Deastl a present for getting a job? Deastl. You know, you've
are
actually,
no
you know,
longer homeless.
everyone, congratulate Deastl. He finally got a job. Got to allow something that didn't get through the auto mod. Sublime is saying, I'm thinking we should send him a dildo. Yeah, I think that's a suitable gift. So somebody send him one. I'm not going to be involved in any such nonsense.
Hey, what's your address? I wanted to send you like a blow up doll because I think you need like some companionship.
I don't think so. Let's all chip in $1 for Nate's autism diagnosis. You'd be really disappointed because here's what would happen. You would all chip in money, and you'd all chip in money, and I'd go to the psychologist, and then I'd be given a clean bill of psychological health, and that would be it. Nothing else. He said, yelling into a computer with bunny ears on. Clean. Screw you.
Don't worry, man. I already got bullets.
Yeah, you get free bullets for presents in Louisiana. Well, you'll get more bullets, dude. That's how it works. All right, so Deastl, which one of these are we going to take on? Mobile controls, nice landing page, exit, matchmaking waiting, single player mode, friend game. Oh, and we need a end condition. Which one?
I think we need like an Easter egg where you fight Hillary Clinton.
All right, we're not going to add in a Hillary Clinton fighting Easter egg. So try again.
I
No, it's okay. I'll wait.
what about like King Kong? Can we fight him?
We will not throw in King Kong.
The Terminator?
How about we don't do an Easter egg? How about this app is going to run out in public for less than 5 days total? So we don't need an Easter egg.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Single player Pong should be balancing the ball on a single paddle. So, Deastl, which of these things do we work on?
You don't have the friend code matching thing?
I do not have friend code game matching.
That seems like it'd be relatively easy.
I agree.
Well, let's do that.
All right. Friend code game matching. And while I mentally prepare, I'm going to go get some water and re-up on Zen, and I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Is that cool with you, Deastl? Can you keep everyone entertained for that time?
No, I'm probably gonna do that too.
Okay. Well, everyone sit tight. I am back, friends. I have my hair stuck under my headphones, which annoys me, so I gotta dig it out with my glasses. Get my hair out of there. All right, friends. It's time to get friend code-based matchmaking going. So let's go into main.go. See what happens when you do /friend room. We'll probably ask for a new friend room. And then we will need a friend room / ID or whatever. Well, I don't like how this is already going. I'm just going to delete that and delete that. Game state /server.go. So, new matchmaking waiting room. Is this thing even used? Yeah, that one's used. Is this one used? Okay, that one's used. Matchmaking requests, waiting room requests. This one's the one that's not being used, right? Yep. And then you have the friend join requests. So that's fun.
Is it?
Yes, I think so. And of course, you have the game
Make a
update
crypto
request.
startup.
What?
We should make a crypto startup.
I already am involved in one of those. Why?
I mean,
How to make a shit coin. Let's go, boys. How to make a shit coin. Coin Central. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, Coin already exists. Create a Waves account. Let's go. Waves. Yeah. Find your account. Hell yeah, brother. That's right, brother. We can make Booch Coin. Shill, baby. Woo! Use WordPress, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we're not going to make a shit coin.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Sorry,
I
Sublime.
thought you were about to go in like Steve Ballmer kind of vibes.
Developers. I don't know why, but this is making me feel like that NPC thing. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. All right. So we got new waiting room requests and friend join requests. So then if a new waiting room request comes in, then what we will do is likely. And if a friend join request comes in, we will likely do something else. So we can just copy a lot of this logic, right? So come up with a new game ID, left player ID, give them a game response, copy that, paste that. So that will be pretty close. Rec.res, game room, waiting room requests. It's defined as a waiting room request, which has a res-chan game response. And it probably needs a ID, player ID. Actually, no. Waiting room request doesn't need anything. What's it mad about? Res. Oh, yeah, that's because I gave it a lowercase name. Res. There we go. So now it's still mad at me for some reason. Friend join request. That's the big problem. So what we'll do is make sure. Let's see. So we're calling new game. Putting in the games thing. That's fantastic. So then what we will do is. So then the friend join request is going to have a game ID. So what we'll do is we'll check to see if the game ID matches any of the games that already existed. And if it does, then that means we are good to go, and we will send them back to that game. So we'll say, let's see, G comma OK := GSS dot games at that ID rec dot ID. What? Friend join request doesn't exist? Matchmaking waiting room.
Or you can send
Matchmaking
people
Matchmaking
dick
request.
candies.
New waiting room game requests. So we need to have this friend join requests, which will be a friend join request. This will be a Chan friend join request, and then we will need to fill that bad boy in to get another one. Matchmaking waiting room. We honestly don't need that. Friend join requests. There we go. So that's all figured out. G comma OK. If not OK, then we will return an error. Rec.res. We will send them a error of some sort. That is a friend join response, which actually should not be a friend join response. It'll just be a game response, which I believe has some sort of an error. Yep, that's right. It has an error. So we'll send them a new game response. We will fill it, and then we will get rid of everything except for the error. We will give it a errors.new, unable to find game of that ID. So that's fantastic. And then we'll say, we'll just copy what we do over here, where we do all this stuff, that's fine. We'll just copy all that. Friend join request. We will go down here, paste that in there. So this will be if g dot state game state is not equal to, what are my options? It's not giving me any options. Waiting, then we will give them another error. Oh, we'll need to go to, where did I put this? Go to end.
This feels wrong.
What? What feels wrong?
Go to.
Why?
Just feels wrong.
Exactly. You can't describe why. Go to end. Rec.res. Game response. Error. Errors.new. Game already full. Comma. Then we add in right player ID. That's all fine. Don't touch anything with the matchmaking waiting room. We're going to set g.rightplayerID, and then we will say g.start. Pointer to game, but let's have start. Oh, excuse me. Start. Don't need this one. Don't need this. Res is res. There we go. Except we need to rename this to space rn to capital res, because we'll be sending on that from the main thread. And I think we literally just have everything now. Yeah, the go-to thing, I get you're not liking the go-to thing, but the go-to, shockingly, not as bad as you would expect it to be. They put so many controls around the go-to these days that, like, in the very few chances you get to use it, it's not actually wrong. Because, go-to is considered harmful only when it's... Go-to is considered harmful only when you are trying to use a... Go-to is considered harmful only when it allows you to move through memory within your application arbitrarily. This one, you really can only move through different parts of your code that you have specifically programmed to work in that way. I really don't appreciate how banning a single word is making me really slow down in the way I'm saying things. And I haven't put a time on a word ban, so I will utilize my web browser I will arbitrarily say the time of
what
the...
word did he say?
Fuck! Son of a bitch! Fuck it. All right. Throw a 5-minute timer on that. Throw a 5-minute timer on that. Fuck.
I think it's even better when you get like multiple words that are banned.
This is very silly. I'm actually getting rid of that. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, I just said fuck. I hate this. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that one. Manage rewards. We're going right in here. Manage rewards and challenges. All right, old word ban. Delete. Fuck that. I'm out. Yeah, no.
Got it right there.
Nah, fuck you.
Can't say the.
Fuck you. We'll just sit in silence then. Is this better? I'm not using that word on my stream.
What's the word?
Couldn't tell you. Anyway, let us continue with our work.
Oh wait, I got 10K 10K Nate coins.
I'm so mad.
How did I get 10K Nate coins?
I don't know. Also, Nate coins are called junior devs.
Oh, so, yeah.
Anyway.
You took the fun one away. Like, that's...
I legitimately cannot work with that reward in place. Other rewards are not so bad.
But it's funny.
This short circuits my brain too much. I'm only twice as smart as you are when I have this applied, as opposed to thousands, if not millions of times smarter than you are.
Yeah, dude, I thought you were working at only like 2% most of the time. Like,
indeed,
you should be able to just
2%
turn up
is
the throttle a little
percentage of brain.
I think you need a caveman speak. That's what you need.
Ooh. Grug use Go. Grug love HTMX PONG. Grug using 1% brain now. This Grug bringing back word ban. Word ban easy in Grug voice. Fuck it.
You definitely need caveman.
Grug change activity now. Grug change junior dev multiply or reward now. Grug don't know where word manager thing is. Manage. Where button add custom reward. Grug talk. Nate talk like software engineering genius Grug for 5 minute cost 10000. Grug talk. Ooga. Background color green like color of Grug tunic. Create.
I got 10K junior devs.
Use Grug Talk. Grug Talk fun. Grug enjoy Grug Talk. All right. The
like
timer is
tongue.
up. Go fuck yourselves, every one of you. Fuck y'all. Banning V. Ridiculous.
You don't need articles, man.
I mean, it's just one big article, and you know who actually wrote the grugbrain.dev thing?
Yeah, Carson.
Yeah, it was our boy Carson. He wrote this. I mean, you'll be able to find out all about it next Monday on the podcast. That's right. We got HTMX_org himself on the old podcast Monday.
I thought you did like a podcast with him already.
Well, I pre-recorded it, and then it'll be posted on Monday. So,
oh man,
as far as you're
cheating.
concerned, it happens next Monday.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Glad we got that figured out. Okay, so confirm this can be done via local install and no JavaScript. Holy shit, look at grug.dev.
What if you sent JavaScript over HTMX?
I'm not going to do that. So what we need to do is game state /game.server.go. So now we need to do the friend thing. New waiting room requests, friend join requests, matchmaking waiting. So on this new matchmaking waiting, we actually don't want a game response. We want a game response as well as a... Actually, you know what? We can send them a... What will we send them? I guess we can send them a whole game, and the game ID will just show up. So that's not too bad. So let's see. Templates / waiting room .temple.html. Your game ID is .id, and it's actually going to be .g.id. Please share with a friend and have them enter it. So that's all fine. So there won't be /start game. It'll be / waiting room or something like that. Main.go. Actually, I guess it'll be /update. And then the target will actually probably not be /.game. It'll probably be some other thing, I suppose. I suppose we'll just run it and then see what happens, and then we'll just fix it piecemeal. That's what got us to the last block here, you know. Localhost 8080 slash press here, and nothing happened. Press here. Deastl, thanks for subscribing.
Deastl just subscribed.
Deastl just subscribed.
What's your cut?
What?
Yeah, you asked for your cut.
My cut?
Yeah.
I don't cut my content, dude. This is
For my job.
unfiltered. This is unfiltered, pure Colombian content, dude. I'm not cutting it.
No. Remember he said you needed your cut for my job that I got?
Oh, so it's
there
the
you go.
$5 that you actually get for free because you're using a Prime or whatever? No, you're actually paying for this. Never mind. This isn't a Twitch Prime.
There you go. $5.
Thank you. $2.50 of that right into my pocket. The hell am I doing? Oh, I was working backwards. So it's making a call on /friend room, but /friend room goes nowhere. Main.go. So we'll do a quick HTTP dot handle func, and we'll send it to /friend room. And then we'll make this another one called like open friend room, and we'll give it a big old game singleton. Except we'll make it friend room func. Getting a little functional. Funk. There we go. And then we will just yoink this because it's going to be basically the same. This will be start. Oh no, we call this open friend room func. Takes in a game state singleton, returns an HTTP response thingamajig, and then we will just close it out. And I hit the wrong button. We'll just close it out, and then close this out. So now we have that. Open friend room func. There we go. Now it's no longer mad at me. So, unused param GS, got it. So we will do a res : make chan game state dot friend join request. Not a friend join request. This will be a waiting room request. Waiting room request. Except it's not a waiting room request. Waiting room requests are the other ones, right? Matchmaking waiting. So this is a
Room waiting match list.
matchmaking request. No, this is a waiting room request. Waiting room request. And then from there, what we'll do is we will run a real quick gs.new waiting room requests, and then we will send it a waiting room request. Game state dot waiting room request, and then we will fill this with a code action space CA1 enter, and it will be res. Except this is a game state dot game response. There we go. So that's great. Then we'll say result : equals read from res. And then we'll say if result dot error is not equal to nil, we will do something with this error and return. Otherwise, we can error : equals templates dot execute template w comma pong dot temple dot hutml result, and this will not actually work, but it'll be closer. If error is not equal to nil, we will fmt.println error from template. All right, so we got that. And let's run it. Localhost 8080. Click here, and it says waiting for another player. So that's good. And then inside of... So we're going to need a slightly different thing. We will need to have a way of indicating if they have a friend code that we can show them on the screen. Where we say, like, if you have a friend code, please enter it here, right?
Oh, you already have that.
I don't. I used to, but I don't. But it didn't work before, and now this one will work because it's like halfway there.
How do you know it'll work?
I don't know that it'll... I mean, I know that it'll work because I'm fucking coding it, and if it doesn't work, I'll fix it.
Are you sure you can do this?
No.
What I thought.
Okay. So right now it says waiting for another player. So what we can do is just do another if dot using friend code. We can do whatever and please tell your friend to enter the code .g.id.
I think you're kind of singling out people that don't have friends.
I don't care. Guide the raid says Jazzif. Dude, we're 37 minutes away from raiding. No. You got to redeem that when I'm about to raid. When the thing's almost over. I'm not going to end it right here. Bounce back. What's going on?
Oh yeah, this is the guy that has you muted.
What?
He has you muted.
Who has me muted?
Bounce back. I'm
What?
just gonna talk shit.
Why would he have me muted?
I mean, why wouldn't you have muted?
I don't know why you come to my stream just to mute me. That doesn't make any sense. That's like 4/5 of the content. Oh, I see. He's deaf. No, that makes sense. Fair enough. Do you have like a text to speech thing going on or something? How do you know what I'm saying if you're deaf? You see, this makes a lot more sense now. Sorry for being insensitive. My apologies. I read lips. I'm hidden behind the microphone the entire time. This makes less sense. I don't believe you're deaf now. You're being silly. Can you open your mouth? Yes, bounce back. I can open my mouth more while I'm not going to do that. Use text to speech or speech to text, whatever. I don't care. Not my problem. You can figure it out. Good boy. All right, Shotmas, you watch yourself. What the hell was I doing? Oh, going into the PONG.template is using result, and result is of course type of game state.game response, and we can just say using. I'm not going to read that. What was that thing I just defined? Pong.temple.hotmul. Using friend code. Game response. So we'll say using friend code bool. And then down here, we'll go down here to using friend code true. Fantastic. So let's run it again. Go run main.go. HTMX Pong. Congratulations. We've made it here. Here we are. Waiting for another player. It didn't do the thing. It didn't do the thing. Why didn't it do the thing? Let's check one of these random network requests. So this
Try getting good.
seems to be here. request response. I don't know why it has to do this every 3 milliseconds, but whatever. So it says waiting for another player, and we didn't get the thing. So what's going on with that? Control C. Oh, I see what's going on. Game state / server.go. Game requests, whatever. It's asking for matchmaking waiting, I believe, or something like that. Because this is sitting on /pong. I'm lost as to what's going on here, but we'll figure it out. Main.go /pong happens on this one. Just matchmaking waiting, which is not named correctly, but whatever. So of course this is only going to say waiting for another player because we don't tell it that anything. So that makes sense. So then on matchmaking waiting, what we'll do is we'll just let's see, case waiting. It wants to send the game response. Default do nothing and allow the app to continue. Someone's calling me. No. I will just send a message and say what's going on to the person who just called me. What's up? I'm busy. Fantastic. So if it's waiting for a game, then what we can do is we can say if GSS dot matchmaking waiting room is not equal to nil. What? Matchmaking waiting room is not equal to nil. Actually, if it is nil, or gss.matchmakingwaitingroom.id is not equal to rec.id, then what we will do is we will honestly we'll just say we'll define a let's see, in friend code mode := false, in friend code mode equals true, and then this one we have using friend code. We'll put that in friend code mode, and that should work. Go run main.go, click here, and it still didn't fix it. Why didn't it fix it? It didn't work. It should be in there as true. Game state server.go in friend code mode equals false if there's no one in the waiting room, if the waiting room doesn't exist, or the waiting room isn't equal to the request's ID. That should have worked.
Should have worked.
I mean, I know this is difficult to read, but I swear this one should be right. I've done something wrong here.
Really hard to debug once you get into this point.
Yeah, this is like it's like I've said we are far enough that this architecture will be fine. It's not good, but it's fine, and it will work through my sheer force of will. All right, let's just try this again. Localhost. Okay. All right. Well, of course, right. This is silly enough that I'm not going to actually put in real engineering effort into it. I'm just going to see if I can get this thing going, and it's mad at me.
What takes more willpower? The stuff that you do at your work or this?
The stuff I do at my work is infinitely more willpower. This is like fun. And like I have people listening to me when I complain. Oh, it's really mad at me. All right, where was the request that worked? /pong. Okay, so before we go to /pong, we got /friend room. And this is the one. So this one came back correctly. Please say your friend to enter the code, whatever. That code is silly. But then the very next /pong, we didn't get it. It just worked for like half a second, and then it failed.
Dude, what if you just encoded
Bounce
the
back.
game
Hold on a
state?
second. Bounce back said, "Everybody horny. I like what I see." Then no one said anything in the chat. Then Bounce back said, "Guys, can we clean this chat? I regret my last message." It's okay, Bounce back. Mwahahaha!
You can never take it back now.
Oh, amazing.
How long does that stay pinned?
I don't know. You think I know how this platform works? Clearly I don't. I'm very dumb.
No, I mean, we knew that.
Oh, man.
Mods. You are the mod.
There are no mods. The only mods is me. What do you think Nate is, a streamer? Everybody knows I'm a shit poster, and I just found that the stream is a good place to shit post. What the hell am I doing? Ready, false. Use friend code is in friend code mode. What if I just set this to true no matter what? True. Oh, it's declared not used. Fuck you. Oh, this one's undefined. Fuck you. All right. Go run main.go. Localhost 8080. Wow. Fun. Love to see it. Let's rerun this again. Click here, and it didn't work. So for some reason, the /pong, which I don't know why it's /pong, it should be something else, is not working. Execute template. ng is response, which is game state game response. It's using that. pong.temple.html is fine, I think. Template /pong.temple.html. This is the one. So .g.id. And this this type here ng's of type GameState.GameResponse, which has using friend code here, and it works earlier. Why isn't that working? We set using friend code to true, so I think none of this is actually being called. We're not getting the error no game found. Case waiting. Do we not set the case? Did we not set the game state to waiting? Friend join. We call new game. Does new game set to waiting? It does. So it should be waiting. Game response. Using friend code true. Player ID. Ready is false. So we're not getting this error. Oh wait, this is friend join request. Matchmaking waiting. Here we go. Games not okay. Switch to game state. Here's what we're gonna fmt dot println that. Oh, fmt isn't imported. Thank you. Go. All right. Go run main.go localhost 80. Click here. So we're not getting into that thing. So that would explain it. Oops. Oops. Inspect. So we're calling /pong. So let's see what /pong does. Main.go /pong. This one calls matchmaking waiting. Sends it to game update requests, which is used here. So it sends it in here. And then it fails. Oh. Oh. I see what's going on. I was doing all of this, which was a waste of my time. I should have put this elsewhere. So what we'll do is game rec case waiting. This is where that code should have went. So what we'll do is we'll just copy that. Oops. We'll just copy that. Yoink. We will paste it down here. And then we'll also copy this. And then we will copy this. We already had that. We'll copy this. We'll delete this. We'll delete this. Then we can just delete all of this. Using friend code mode will be false. Don't need FMT anymore. Go run main.go. If you want me to explain what just happened there, I couldn't tell you. Local host 8080. Click here, and there we go. Please tell your friend into the code. That. We can make the codes easier, but whatever. Oh, no. There's no way to copy it because it's refreshing too quick.
That's great.
Amazing. My genius is sometimes frightening.
You said to just wake up and just scare the shit out of yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, I just took a piss. And it was a genius piss.
So where's the target, right? So this is the one, target body. So instead of every 3 milliseconds, we'll do this every, like, I don't know, 1,000 milliseconds. And then we'll do the same thing. And now it gives you a second to highlight it.
Or you could just send that separately, right? Could you just make it like a separate outside of the refresh zone?
So what you're saying is I throw down a... So instead of doing this, we can keep this at, like, let's keep it at 100. That feels like the right amount of time. So then what we can do is we can say... Ooh. What can we do? Because if we put it separate, it has to be sent over as part of this, sort of. How do we make this copy pastable?
You could just make a separate request to get a friend code.
Yeah, but then I have to put in a separate. Oh, you know what? No, my genius is sometimes frightening.
Is that what you call it?
Yes. Commit early, commit often. Open up main.go. Throw down / friend room. So in here. Hold on a second. We need to check out index. Templates / index temple .hutml. So HX target here is body. So on / friend room, we can send them back. Oh, fuck. We can send them back a new body that will make a new paragraph, and then the HTMX response will replace the paragraph with the stuff. Oh, fuck. I don't like that. We could just abandon this no JavaScript thing and just make it so you can just copy paste this, and then it doesn't matter because you'll get to it eventually. Well, why can't I highlight this now that it's not running? It's not doing anything. Why can I still not copy paste it? Why can't I highlight this? Is there like a special like thing I should be using to make it so this is highlightable? Could that just be the problem? Is
Doesn't.
okay, so like this I understand, but why isn't it letting me copy? Why isn't it letting me highlight like portions of this? Is there like a better like text field for highlighting HTML something? That's not what I mean.
You using a p tag?
I don't think I am. I am using p tag. Can I put it in its own p tag? Screenshot it in OCR. Yeah. All right, where'd it go? Did I screw that up?
No, yeah, you could just like fully embrace HTMX and just link them.
Do what?
You could just fully embrace like the hypermedia and just link them to the game.
Yeah, but then they have to like copy the game and send it to someone. But I just want to see if that'll work. That's what I'm trying to do. Can you not copy the like? There's no way to click the link. Like I'm thinking if I did this in Chrome, it would actually just work. Didn't close the A tag. Still didn't close. Did I not close the A tag? I did close the A tag. Oh, I didn't actually. You know, you're totally right. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Why are you always fucking up, man?
Yeah, you know. I started this stream like hot, dude, and yeah, that had nothing to do with it. It figured out what I meant. Localhost 8080. Click here. This is still totally unclickable. Inspect. This isn't infuriating. All right, let's
This has been a fun challenge, right?
This is kind of a fun challenge. Why is the body update? Because it updates the body. That's what it does.
You're really pushing the browser to its limits.
Honestly. All right, let's get rid of all this nonsense here. We will leave it in its own paragraph, but we'll do this. And we'll do this. Oh, that was something. Whoo! Whoo! The hell are we doing?
I don't know.
What other
I think
options?
we're
is
doing
there?
HTMX PONG. I don't.
Yeah, we're really in uncharted territory of stupidity right now.
This isn't something you can look up. It's,
Yeah.
How often do you get to the point where there's a problem that you can't look up?
I mean, all the time.
You can't ask people.
If I could look it up, it wouldn't be a
advice.
problem. And every time I do it, it's something where I've like backed myself into a stupid corner. Which is where I spend most of my time, frankly. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, you do like to put a lot of effort into, doing stupid shit.
Here's the thing, man. At work, I only do smart shit, and it's easy and boring. So I come here, and it's like, well, I'm not going to do that. That'd feel like work. So I only do stupid shit. You can't select the body because you're updating the element constantly. Yes, I know. That's the problem. So what can I do? I guess we can
Damn,
turn
this
this into
guy's smart.
2 elements. Yeah. Oh, real smart. Put the game in a div. I'm not gonna. That doesn't.
Dude, he just solved your
It doesn't
problem.
help. You're not. You haven't helped. Maybe I'll just make it so that it pops out. It'll be a pop up that plays the game.
Shotmez, he could be like a multi-billionaire, and he's just ready to give you some Twitch bucks, and then you're just like talking shit to him.
No, shot miss. I'm trying to do this in kind of a stupid way. And I don't want to just have it like go away and like I want to do it this way. It's my thing.
See, he's a billionaire.
Well, clearly, obviously he's a billionaire. You're not getting the point. Also, putting it in a div is not right. The really stupid way is to put the P tag above the body. Yeah, that's kind of more where I'm leaning. What else is there? Waiting for another player. If using friend code, please tell your friend enter the code, whatever. Then OOB swap it when the game starts. OOB swapping it when the game starts sounds like something that would require JavaScript. OOB swap sound like JavaScript talk. Me no speak JavaScript here. We use HTMX. HTMX only. I use Go because Grug think Go easy. I use HTMX because Grug know Go easy. And HTMX easy. Everything easy. I write easy code here. Grug think project ill-conceived. Grug pontificate more.
Is that a Grugbane word?
What you mean, Deastl? You think Grug no have big vocabulary? You think Grug vernacular small?
Yeah.
Grug have vocabulary over 20,000 word, 20 million word, all languages.
Yeah, there's a board game like this.
Get the Grug bottom. Get Grug bottom teeth. What's the Grug bottom teeth? What Grug bottom teeth look like? Grug brain.dev. Grug no have bottom teeth.
Have, like, some serious, you gotta get some underbite.
Grug no have underbite. Let's get the caveman teeth insert thing. That'd be funny. Grug do DuckDuckGo search for caveman teeth. Caveman teeth look, frankly, pretty good. Caveman have straight teeth. These depiction caveman look pretty good. In fact, caveman have better teeth than you. Whatever. Grug over it. Grug still needs solve problem. How people get code for play game.
If only the junior devs converted to real money.
Grug try think. How else solve problem? Frankly, could put game in div, send friend code in paragraph, use div cover paragraph when time come. Would be annoying. Also would make go out game difficult in later time. Right now solve problem, later cause problem. Unless just send player back home. Could work. Grug need edit other file. Grug not so sure. Yes, Shotmas. Grug understand what you say. Am solving further problem in head. Grug think multiple step ahead.
Is anything even going up there?
Yes, mini thing. I know Grug understand. Why explain if Grug already understand? Very silly, shot miss.
I would reject that. Just hold back that $100 million that you're going to give him.
No one in stream have $100 million. If have $100 million, have better thing to do than watch or host stream, frankly.
Maybe they're retired.
At Elon. Elon no in Nate's stream. Nate's sad. All right, I'm done with the Grug voice. I think you got your 5 minutes worth. I don't know. Let's raid someone. I'm over it. You guys want to go to the Coppinger? I think he's the New Zealand guy who writes software. Or do you want to go to Kaitan? Oh, that's right, Jazzif. How do I gotta go follow Jazzif.
To Amaranth.
Twitch.tv. How do you spell Jazzif? Is that Jazziph? Yeah, I know you redeemed it. I'm doing it. Jazziph. All right. So Jazzif is here. I'll follow him and raid him. Channels you follow. Okay, I haven't followed him long enough, I guess. It's not gonna let me.
You probably got Amaranth in there, right?
I mean, I'm not following Amaranth. Thank you for asking.
Symbol over there.
Jazzif. All right, starting the raid. 1 viewer ready to raid. 3 viewers ready to raid. 5 viewers ready to raid. 6 viewers ready to raid. 7. Can we get to 9? Ready to raid. 3, 2, 1. Raiding now. All right, well, we've raided him. No one else is here. So I suppose it's time that I stop the old stream. So it's been real and it's been fun. Can't say it's been